Last time in our adventures, we took on the first of the Elite Four in Pokemon Emerald Rouge. We had a pretty good time, but that's not to say there weren't some hardships along the way, and we're starting to see a taste of just what this game can throw at us, just for the normal trainer battles. As scary as some of the Pokemon they're sending out can be, I'd be foolhardy to completely ignore them, because the money that they give is still incredibly valuable for fine-tuning our team and getting the power we need to get through this final stretch. So going forward, every trainer I talk to will be a bit of a gamble, but will it pay off? Only one way to find out. Ah, I see the full rest stop all the way in the bottom there. That's pretty good. Question is, what do I take from these routes? Tough Gloomy, Tough Energetic. These would be kind of nice if I lost anyone, but only Pokemon that I'm not completely in love with is Lin Sensei, and even then I'm warming up to him. It feels like there's something missing, but I can't to make this something missing to have this round out the team, but I don't know quite what. All I know is that Derp, I really want Derp to evolve. I'm kind of wondering if that Evilite is really gonna put in the work anymore. Let's go for it. I'm a little nervous about fighting trainers going forward because we're so close to the end, but... Oh, you're a trainer. You blended right into the trees. Speaking of the witch, as I was gonna say though, any items I can, or any money I can get, will go to a good cause. Because at this point in the run, I don't feel like I can ever have too many potions. It's just a shame that I couldn't really build a team more around taking advantage of the snow more, but I'd rather have a well-rounded team than a snow team. Even if snow significantly buffed the Ice-type Pokemon this time around. Cool. That one shot, I get a boost. I don't have to worry about your silly sword stance. I completely forgot that I was probably under level and didn't even fight anything, but it's all good. I was hoping to heal and not waste my potions, but you're kind of forcing my hand there. Hey, if you want to be predictable, I'll switch accordingly. Come on. Really now? Like, what do you even gain out of that? You actively only make the situation worse for yourself, because what if I Sword Stance or something? Alright. That was at least enough money to make up for the potion that I would have lost. Okay, Derp. Keep doing what you do well. Because I certainly know I've definitely been getting more mileage out of that Evilite than I ever thought I would this run. Was your Evolve friend? I mean, we could have a fancy diddle match. Or I could save items. And one-shot it with a Blizzard. I think it's pretty clear which of the two options I'm going for. For science. Okay, yeah, we're good. You did great there, Derp. I'm so proud of you. Think you're ready for round 2? I'm nervous because the legendary Pokemon is somewhere. There's no way they don't have one legendary Pokemon hiding in the trainers of this route. Alright. How much will knockoff do? Are we at the point where even normal trainers have items? I guess so. I think you have Curse Body and not Levitate. But I really don't want to find out. Plus, this is about as a free setup as I could possibly get. Only way it could work more in my favor is if I led with Aurora, but then we wouldn't be able to just obliterate the arcane thing like that. Huh. I am neutral now. Wait. It is part Steel. Steel? Steel is a thing that's bad for Aurora. We don't leave Aurora on steel types. Like that one. It missed, but hey, what if it didn't? Now, I think the good news is, as I'm actually using Flare Blitz and Wild Charge for the first time in my life, I'm seeing that the recoil isn't as bad as I fret. And now that I get a better idea of exactly the range of health I lose from using these recoil moves, I feel a lot more confident in using them. For example, I think my best play is to actually stay in on this water type and just go for Wild Charge. I've had bigger regrets. Oh my god, that was with a crit. Ooh, baby, that assault fest is really saving my hide. You know, there's a little voice in my head saying that was yelling at me, saying, "You're jinxing it! You're jinxing it!" The moment I opened my mouth. And yet I went for that Wild Charge anyways. The fact that I was not faster is the concerning part here. Oh, that was a Hyper Beam. It does have to recharge. I wonder if I should have even wasted the time Sword Stancing. So, we're all good. Ooh boy. Good news. I think I can swap to Giratina just fine, and I can even get a little bit of damage in along the way. Because I always have a second thought of like, is it part fairy? But no, it is just a pure psychic. Do I even want to waste the power? Well, it's a legendary. I knew there was something about Cresselia that would be the Giratina. Sorry for just stuttering every 5 seconds, but I keep getting caught off guard and surprised that frequently. Right, this should one-shot anyways, right? We're not gonna play like tag with the Earth Healing and that. Cause I'm not sure if I have an option that can outpace Moonlight. I am faster, but the problem is now that I'm gonna go for it because they'll either go for Trick. I don't know. I just don't know. The healing is the thing. Thoughts are coming to mind of like, oh, maybe I can outpower that. Probably not. Moonlight. The healing moves in general got like a bit of a nerf in their power points, right? I'm gonna assume so. I'm gonna assume the fact that I didn't try to go for another Moonlight is a sign. The important part is that it's over. Don't want to stay in on you, but technically Scarfy is my best option. It just sucks that I don't really have a way to get rid of it before Ninetales does what Ninetales does best. Wait, did it not have Snow Warning? We might have a chance. Perfect. Not too keen on this, but this is what we have Grass Knot for. I don't know why I was expecting the ground type move. I guess I was just being hopeful and optimistic. Let's just go for what we know works. I was tempted to try a heal, but honestly, like I probably would just use the Hyper Potion anyways. I'm not getting that much extra out of it. Speaking of gaining, oh, what I wouldn't give to just get this dang Razor Fang already. Not cool. Let's go, let's go. Maybe I'll just knock it out. I don't know if we're past the level where it can learn Explosion, but I really don't want to find out. Sure, let's take care of you before I decide if I want to go back or not. The more I think about it, the more I ponder if I really need to use the potion on Zen. If I don't use Zen at all this fight, it'll just be a waste, because definitely going for the full heal station, or the full rest stop. Better safe than sorry, until I run out of potions to back my own claims. But I mean, hey, if you just wanna try to go against my ground type with nothing but fire types, I guess we can manage. I'm just really proud of Derp. I was so convinced that we wouldn't. I did not have. I had faith that Derp would stay with us, but I did not have faith that it would keep up this well. And for that, I apologize. Anyways, I'm gonna backtrack and try to get the last of those items because I need every last opportunity I can get. Man, did I succeed? I was just telling myself earlier that there's never a point to repels, and yet I found a situation where I could use a repel. Hang high, go low. That's as high as I can go, and I feel like I just... Ah, here we go. Let's see what you got. Going by your trainer type, I'm assuming there's ground... It's gonna say rock or... something good for Derp. Am I going crazy, or can Wishcast learn Ice Beam? Why do I have this random thought of Wishcast being able to use Ice Beam? There's not too much I could do. I was tempted to go for a knockoff. But this is probably the safer play either way. Oh my god, it's an Ice Beam! This is my life orb. You're amazing, Derp, but I don't think you would have been able to live that. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can just perfect. I guess it wouldn't really be a one-shot, but... You're not gonna go for ground-type move because I have Levitate. Do I try to get Aurora in here and just Blizzard it? I mean, with Snow, you should be able to take one hit of anything it can do, but... It's gotta have something that's not ground type. And I'm kind of what? I forgot you can learn that? I'm cool that I went for this. Alright. I don't care if you're the most overused Pokemon in the history of competitive, you ain't living a quad weak move. I think this is a good time to see how much a Freeze Dry can do. Well, enough. Hindsight, maybe Freeze Dry would have been enough for Landorus as well, but it's a legendary. Why risk it? I know what it can do. Part of me just wants to heal up. Derp is doing pretty good, but... Oh, I have a solution. Like, I want to heal up Derp, but don't want to waste a whole max potion on it. If only I had something that healed a little less than that. Now you're ready for anything. At least turn 1. Well, you're not ready for Empoleon. But I think we can... Ugh. Like, you can Earthquake it. No, you know what? I don't even want a U-turn, because it could happen. It could have Aqua Jet. I want to keep my Pokemon for the rest of the run, thank you very much. Great, but now I'm paranoid of Ice Beam. I shouldn't be because Giratina's a bulky boy. Bulky little demon from an alternate dimension, allegedly. Push my like a little here, but I think we can manage it. If I can make it for this fight without healing anyone, then I got free. I guess it wouldn't be the next stop because I could do another route after this. I take back my thought. You're great at Legends Arceus, mainstay on the team, but I know you're not the strongest Pokemon ever. Case in point, you can knock me out with a super effective move. I mean, maybe I'm giving him a little too much flack. That was with a boost to defense from snow and all. Oh man, definitely was worth fighting you. Is there any other trainers left? I think that's the last of the route. But I still can't believe we haven't found a means to evolve Derp after all this. It's okay. We're not too far away from the moment of truth where I finally get to do that. Doesn't matter if I want to stall a little longer to get a little bit more money. Go for it now. Yeah, there's really no reason. Oh! There's a shiny Giratina. I mean a Garchomp. Getting a little mixed up here. Doesn't really matter in the long run because there's no way I'm keeping it. But if I can somehow keep it on screen long enough to get to it, I will try to catch it. The crazy part is that it actually looks good in this game. Like, I can actually tell it apart from the normal Garchomp on the overworld sprite. Barely. But it was significantly more noticeable than in other games. So, like, this doesn't do me too much good because I'm definitely not replacing Derp with this. Not this far in. But, if I can catch... There's nothing else I'm going to do with this last Quick Ball. With this Quick Ball I've been holding on since the beginning of the run. I pretty much brought it into the run with me. So if I can catch this Garchomp, at least give me another shiny to get back into Friend Safari later on. I don't even have to risk anything bad happening to anyone. Shame that we don't get to use it, but I think we're good with both Ground and Dragon. You know, we're probably going to gain a couple more levels for the new route. Instead of trying to play freeze tag with that trainer there and possibly screw it up horribly, I say let's just get that experience now. Alright, here goes nothing. I think this is going to be the last trainer I fight for the night. The time's just flying by. I completely forgot that it's already 10:30. Okay, it's not bad. We can Earthquake it. And it's probably one of my better options. I just know I've used... I was gonna say, I was a little worried about Water Pulse. Because I know that's something Gudros had from my Legends Arceus playthroughs, but... we can work with that too. Cool, cool. I have an option for this, it's just... but can I swap fast enough? Oh, man, you're jolly. I'm gonna believe in you, Derp. Thank you. Let's get Aurora in here. Hopefully it goes for a Draco Meteor. And then we can just freeze dry it. I forgot Space Flow Ren was a Dragon type move, but that works too. I don't even know what would be stronger. Super effective Freeze Dry or Neutral Blizzard. I would assume the super effective move. And actually, there is one more Pokemon after this. I should set this up while I can. May I live to regret that? Hopefully I live. But hopefully it's not regrettable either. It's okay, you got tons of defenses. That did a lot for tons of defenses, but I knew I would survive because I had tons of defenses. It's okay, the big scary Pokemon is gone now. Never mind. He still happens to have two big scary Pokemon. Is this like a time for full restore? Or am I being too cautious? screw it. We got a shop after this. This would be a dumb reason to lose Aurora. Well, yet another reason to have Freeze Dry. I wish I had something that resisted Ghost, but no. Do we have anything that's super effective without, like, you know, completely exposing myself to Ghosts? I don't think so. Do I have X items that I could use on this turn while I'm waiting for it to come back up? Indeed I do. I think this is the first time, definitely in Emerald Rouge, but maybe in Pokemon as a whole, that I'm actually getting use out of X items. And I'm happy for it. Like, I didn't know there'd be so many Pokemon using 2-turn moves. Didn't think that they'd be that great. Wow, I'm already down to 17 max potions. Let's see if this... I have no idea if I'm making the right play. It's so early on in the route, maybe I should have just healed Derp. What is Team Galactic Grunt doing with Pokegod? Technically, I'm completely immune to his stab, so this feels like the best play. Plus, I have a fighting type move. There's some sort of irony about this matchup, though, that makes me worried that I'm gonna lose. Oh, good gracious, that wasn't even close to enough. You will... this will take care of the Sorcery, sort of. I gotta take the risk. I just hope that it knocks it out, but... oh, thank goodness. That was his first Pokemon. You know, I would go for it again, but I know I'm not outspeeding a Weavile. Let's see how bad a defense drop is. Well... I can take one more and knock it out. But this whole battle's not going as smoothly as I was hoping. Okay, at least it was only 2. I was trying to find a place to rest that's not swarmed by wild Pokemon. But something tells me I'm not going to get that luxury. Really? 11 hours and 24 minutes? I guess I left the game on for BRB, but even without... I wouldn't be surprised if even without that, this is my longest run yet. It feels that way. I got 14 max potions, which I can understand why I thought I wasn't doing too great, but it's not too bad. I can probably get through this route. Right, I think there's another route coming up afterwards. Well... let's see how everything else pans out. Well, I mean, I don't have to switch technically. Actually, what the heck am I doing? Poison type. I'm just lucky that I was so content on setting up. Still think it's in the range that I can knock it out, though. Be cool if my only ghost type wasn't also weak to all this jazz. Would also be cool if I didn't keep missing Hypnosis. That'd be real swell. And I pretty much gotta swap to a physical attacker now. I mean, this is technically physical. Right. You could just one-shot and be along the merry way, that'd be great. Technically I have electric, but it's on my freaking grass type. Or my fire type. I mean, I guess I have freeze dry as an option too. Not sure how well swapping onto the Gyarados will go, but I guess it's worth a shot. And actually, this is quite a weak as well. I don't need an electric type to take advantage of a Gyarados. Goodbye. And you are technically weak to flying. And ground. Oh, and you're... No, you wouldn't be quad weak. Was it that obvious? Or you just want to flex God? Do I dare the same strat as before? What other option do I have? Because you have fighting. I guess you have fighting, and I don't know, it's a bit more scary, but now I know that Shadow Claw is this thing. Let's try... I mean, I don't know, should I go for knockoff and get rid of whatever scary item has, or do I go right into Arcane 9 and gets attack lowered and... Oh, you go first anyways. I mean, that's fine, Derp is full health, so this is a free switch in for Arcane 9. I can get behind that. It's tempted to swap the Giratina because it might not have Shadow Claw again. It certainly doesn't seem to have Sword Stance again. That was kind of scary. Will this be enough to one-shot it? Like, close combat is strong, but this is Arceus we're talking about. Well, maybe I know it's a big ass, but maybe I'll just outspeed it? Of course, that's what your held item is. Well... The good news is that I can definitely take another extreme speed. Oh, we're playing this game? -2 is kind of scary, but I gotta put faith in my Pokemon. And I need to get speed. Okay, you did a good job, Scarfy. Unfortunately, I think this is our key to swap, and at least now I have the perfect thing to swap into. Maybe I've overestimated, let's say, a few things. I don't even know if that was worth it. I guess that was more money than a single Hyper Potion, but or Max Potion, but I'm probably gonna use more than one just to make up for it. I would say what are the odds of me actually needing Zen, but I say it's probably at least between the next 3 battles. I think I saw 2 other trainers. I'll probably need Zen for at least one of them. It's kind of funny Derp has all these moves, and I'm certainly glad I went for the knockoff right away, because man, that would have been annoying enough to deal with. Kind of wish I had a special Pokemon with a special move that's weak to it, but like, I do have one Sensei. I got ideas brewing. Let me cook. It's definitely a good thing I didn't go into Giratina. Question is... well, it's not going for Grass Knot, so maybe I can get away with... maybe I can get greedy. Yeah, probably pushing it a little bit, but... even with half health I should be good, because I can... hypothetically can just Aqua Jet whatever comes out next. Yeah, let's just go for it. Well, good thing it had no intentions of turn 1 attacking me. Toxic Orb would be great if I could evolve my Gligar. Gonna see if I can save a potion. It's only one Pokemon, but it also me really needing it for this battle. Alright. Other mods kind of trick my brain into thinking this thing can have Levitate, but it doesn't normally have Levitate, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Levitate here. Yeah, at least Derp is doing pretty well without an evolution. But it still would be nice, especially now that we got a Toxic Orb. Alright, let's... may not even need to go in the Giratina to finish it off. I will, because I can't go back to Derp. Easily, at least. And sure, just a little... oh, that's your setup. Lucky I was kind of prepared for it. Well, that made up for the past two battles. Much as I love pushing that rock around, I think we're set to head out. Alright. Don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, that was the second route. Perfect. Because I know exactly where I want to go. This full rest stop has pretty much all the other rest stops combined. But I think I did talk about each individual rest stop already. Oh, and hey, just in time. Just in time for me to not really need them anymore, but they'll make good emergency heals, like, won't say need them. But I mean, we're at the Elite 4, and these berries are still not growing. I'll have to keep in mind in the future that it's not really worth it. I completely forgot about you. Unfortunately, it might be a little too late, but it is nice and appreciated. Yeah. A bit overwhelming what to do. I don't think I've ever seen the move deleter from the front. That's actually a pretty good sprite. So I'm gonna break away. Attend to some things outside recording and take care of this stuff. I think I'm just gonna do it all off screen and tell you what I get. Alright. took way longer than I like to admit, but I think all my prepping is done for the moment. So, obviously, I got the item... Well, no. So obviously I got the item to evolve Derp. Unfortunately, for some reason, even though we're in like the second of the Elite Four, they're still not selling the item that lets me change my ability. So I bought the other one on whim. So we're rolling with Sandvale for a bit and instead. Oh yeah. And I wanted coverage for Fairy, so I taught a Poison Jab, got Protect, to try to make more use out of the longevity leftovers for now. Hopefully Poison Heal later down the line though. I didn't have the heart to get rid of Knockoff though. Giratina is mostly the same. I replaced Dragon Claw as Dragon Pulse and made his nature go along more with his special abilities. I'm a little worried about that hurting Shadow Force too much, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I couldn't figure out what nature I wanted to go with it. The guys were recommending Bold, but I think that would have cut my attack anyways. And it was going way more defensive. Also got the Gurius Orb, only to realize that it doesn't change his form in the new games. I guess in the back of my mind, heart of hearts, I knew it didn't, but the other item that actually changed Giratina's form wasn't for sale for some reason. So this is like a next best guess. I don't mind being a little more bulky yet, though. That feels like quite a bit of a drop to attack. I guess not the worst, because I still have better attack than some of my other special attackers, but alas, I'm getting a little sidetracked. Aurora's the same. Went back and forth on some things with Scarfy, but the guy was recommending Crunch, and I think with like changing around everyone else's move pool, it's better. I thought it's better to have Thunderbolt on Giratina anyways because they had more special attack. And I did want Dark type coverage because I felt myself needing it a couple times, especially like some situations where we could use Ghost but couldn't swap into Giratina because it was like Psychic Fairy or not that in that case, but there's cases like things that would be able to take advantage of the Dragon typing that prevented me from capitalizing on the weakness of Ghost. Lin Sensei went back and forth on some things, but ultimately I decided on teaching it Waterfall. Also changed its nature. I don't know, I usually go for Liquidation because it's slightly stronger, but it does still flinch. Lin Sensei might be fast enough to actually outspeed some things normally. And that's it. If I forgot anything, then we're gonna see it in action, but like almost spent the entire night only finishing up one route and shopping around for items. Speaking of which, like I wanted to leave some money to get the ability capsule and some other things eventually, but I did dumb. I forgot. I got so caught up on buying max potions, I forgot to save money for a second leftovers. Sync Sense currently has one, but Gliscor doesn't have any things, so I had to sell some things to cover the costs, including accidentally selling more Leppa berries than I like to admit. I think I was just going through seeing how many berries I had way too much access of. I saw I had like 25 Leppa berries and like, oh wait, there's a reason I'm actually hoarding those things. I think we're far enough in the game though that it won't matter. We have some elixirs and ethers. Let's just take our team into action. Oh hey, it's Larry! Kind of reminds me I gave point. You know, I'm not even gonna bother trying to explain moves because I realize I've done a horrible job with it. I was gonna say you're not normal, but that's right. You're a flying type Elite 4 member. Which might actually work to my favor. Actually get some mileage out of Stealth Rocks. Way to flex, Larry. I thought you're supposed to be all normal and jazz. Now I'm a little worried because it had to swap into Staraptor because it had something against me, but I can't think of what. Well, let's go into Aurora. I'm neutral to close combat, and that's like one thing I'm just way too paranoid whenever I see a Staraptor. Does that get rid of snow? Oh, it did that to get rid of my Stealth Rocks. And it must be holding safety boosts because it didn't take anything. Alright. Well, at least I know not to waste the time setting up Aurora Veil. Yet. So, 1 down, 5 more to go. And I think we're pretty well set to set up. This could be... Well, the burn's not nice, but I think I can manage. More importantly, I don't have to swap because this is as good as a Thunderbolt, if not better. I mean, why am I even surprised? I don't even know if it's worth setting up because I can already tell that everyone's gonna have the fog. I finally convinced myself that yes, maybe you should invest into some competitive moves. Only to have the very next battle that I run into be this mess. Screw it. Maybe this will give me an opportunity to heal off the burn. I gotta be semi-careful because if it's the butterfly or moth related, there's a chance for it to have Quiver Dance. That's just a general rule. I mean, I'll actually think more about it. I should get healed after the fight. I'm not sure if it's really worth wasting the turn doing the potion when I can just take it out. How come it did so much recoil damage that time? Sure. Also that. Alright, let's see what you're holding on to. Leaky Berry. And even with a crit, that felt like way too much. But surely I can take it this time, either way. Is it just my imagination, or does everything seem to frickin' have... It just really feels like frickin' everything has burning moves in this fight. Maybe I just getting unlucky with the 2 Pokemon that happen to have burn. Just so happen to be the things that was something to worry about. Ah, shoot. Leftovers first. Well, at least now I have a good excuse to use one of the many full restores I was holding on to. You know what, sure. Quad week. Blizzard can come out here, do his work, and I can either get her out or heal it off. I guess we're going for the latter, a little quicker than I thought we would. Well, it's not going for Energy Ball again, even though it does more. Come on. I have 40 max potions. Might as well go through them. I probably don't even need the Blizzard at this point, but just to be on the safe side, I will max potion again. Why do I get the feeling that I'm just going to whittle this thing down through pure nutrition? Well, at least at this point, if I can get a freeze dry in, that's gonna be the easy way for me to take it out. Okay! I get to attack. You never would see it coming. Alright, what's the last thing? Have anything else that would work? Yeah, but I feel like I outsped Landorus before, but I don't. It'd be nice to get a snow warning back up though, if nothing else. Let me. I got enough potions that I can experiment a little. Heal you back up. Knew that was coming. But I mean, if that's a crit, then maybe things won't be so bad. So I'm gonna try U-turn, try to see if I can get low priority and U-turn into Lin Sensei and take it out with maybe a waterfall or an aqua jet. I would set up, but it's Landorus. I'm not sure if I got that opportunity. Well, so much for setting up. If Derp actually had help, well, if they had anything in general that could really take a Stone Edge, I'd go for it, but at least I didn't do that much. Famous last words? Depending on how much this does, yeah, I think we're definitely fine. But I feel kind of lucky that I didn't try to go for that sooner. Cause if it set up, we could have been in a lot more trouble. It took the course of 2 days, 2 different recording sessions, but we finally cleared the second Elite 4 leader. Well, 2 down, 2 to go. It's been a slow trek, but it seems like we'll make it through this Elite 4 eventually. Thank you all for your patience. As you can tell by the length, this is a bit longer than usual, but I was determined to squeeze all of this route into a single video. Even with it being recorded between 2 separate recording sessions, I couldn't find a good natural place to split the episode apart. Not to mention, over the course of making this series, I've taken up some hobbies that have put video making into a significantly lower priority. I think I've already talked about it, at least loosely, between various community posts and Blue Sky, and even alluded, if not flat out mentioned it on Game & Chill in the past. If I remember, I'll try to recap everything on the next Game & Chill I do. December's kind of been a busy month though, so I'm not sure when that'll actually be. Currently I'm just trying to wrap up all the loose ends, so I can really prioritize my hobbies with as little regret as possible. That's for the future though. For now, thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Emerald Rouge, and I hope to see you all for the next one. Take care.